I'm Tom Feifer. I own the franchise for Office Evolution at Fishers, Indiana, which is north of Indianapolis, and it's 12,000 feet. We have the second floor with 56 offices and meeting rooms. It's been a lot of fun seeing some of our businesses that started off with us from day one. They're growing, they have additional offices. So it's fun to see the different businesses grow. I work a full-time job. I'm a global director for a life science research company. So I travel around. I'm responsible for facilities and real estate for my company. Our corporate office was in Indianapolis, and we were busting at the seams at the time. Of course, this was pre-COVID, and we needed space for like 20 people. And I could not find any office space in the whole Indianapolis metropolitan area. My daughter clued me in. She lives in Denver. She's familiar with some of the Office Evolution places. She was a coworker, and so that enlightened me. I never heard of what a co-working space was, but they have private offices. So I went to. They had some other private co-working spaces with private offices. They had 1 to 2 offices. It didn't fill our needs. So that's when I realized that there was a big demand, because I worked with the brokers and they wanted to sell you 10,000 square feet for, and all we needed was 1,000 or 1,500 square feet. So that's when the light went on. It's like, okay, I've got to do something about this. So that's when I got in touch with Office Evolution and started looking for properties. So, because I had always thought about opening up my own business, but after I started looking at properties, I actually looked at properties on my own, but there were so many things. My wife and I visited Office Evolution on Discovery Day. They told me how they support from day one, finding the real estate, locations, and they knew what they were looking for. I had no clue, other than I knew I needed offices. They were immediately ready to start on the real estate, search, and they walked you step by step as far as what we're looking for: first floor, second floor, easy access, and then the IT aspects. They have the IT full support. And also just the legal side of things. They helped review the lease agreements. I was familiar with that. I know about that with my full-time job, but they knew the co-working space and how to steer it towards the benefits. They introduced some language that I never would have thought about, which really helped us down the road. And also providing that education about what the co-working industry is, because the real estate brokers had no idea, or the landlords did not. So that helped with the financial backing to help support my new business that had no history of doing this work, but had that backing from Office Evolution that helped us get a decent deal for a real estate agreement. Not many people in the Midwest really are familiar with that, or the flexible office at that time. So that was one aspect where they helped us, they coached us. They assigned us a mentor or a sales coach and walked us through the whole sales approach and the education behind it on the best methods and how to help the small business owner feel like it's a good fit. Talking to the Office Evolution franchise owners, they introduced you to 3 or 4 in the similar area. We have another Office Evolution that's open, that's about 10-15 minutes away, and they were just ramping up. It was great to connect with them. They give you the real story of what the expectations and how, the steps, what to look for in the next 3 to 6 months, and the pros and cons. And talking to the other Office Evolution locations in Ohio and Chicago, it was assuring that they had similar paths of in their industry, people that have just started fresh, but you can tell that they were happy. I visited a couple of those, and you could definitely tell the difference between there and then going to other co-working spaces. The attractive aspect that I saw was it's simple. It really is. It's not rocket science what we're talking about. You do have an investment, but theoretically, really, you just have one full-time person you need to run that office. That's the attractive thing, because there's a lot of other businesses where you need to be rolling up your sleeves full-time or more than full-time, 60, 80 hours a week to keep it going. You don't have to do that with this. Once you got the system support tickets, if you have a problem, you have the backing with the corporate, the IT side. They'll take care of those headaches that if I was running it myself, I'd be fixing those things or calling the vendor. That's the beauty of franchise, because they do have that support backbone to help you get through the day.